What's up, guys? We are live from Jojo, aiming for another episode of Fan-Ime. You can tell how weeby we are right now because I'm wearing my very cool Pokemon shirt.
It's racist.
Why is it racist, Max?
Because only Pikachu is colored.
It's just letting you know that Pikachu stands out.
For what reason?
Because he's the mascot of the of the thing, man.
Of the thing.
Of the thing.
All right.
Yeah.
It's still kind of racist.
Yeah, maybe. You know why I wore this shirt, right? Because Pokemon's all about team building.
Oh God.
Yes.
You didn't plan this shit.
No, I didn't. So I'm just gonna use that as my segue.
Yep.
So we watched this YouTuber who does a lot of anime things.
Yeah.
We're not saying that we got the idea to make a podcast about anime because of this particular person.
Our anime podcast isn't because of him, but this video is.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Tekking101 on YouTube decided to do, what was it, an anime challenge?
It was more just like not a challenge, just more of a dream team.
Right, and so that's what we're doing. We have never done a response video. I don't even know how to do a response video back to him.
We're probably just gonna link our shit in the comments.
Do we tag him in there? Or?
Yeah, we'll tag him, and then in his video, we'll leave a link of our video and be like, yeah.
We did one. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, so, yeah, it's called an anime tag. So you tag your favorite anime characters and what you want to do. And the link is down below. He tagged a bunch of his friends. I don't have any friends on YouTube that do anime stuff. All my YouTube friends are either they play video games or they're
video games.
Yes, like PewDiePie. I'm kidding.
We're not friends with him.
Wouldn't that be a fucking thing though?
I mean, maybe if he was buying our friendship, I might be friends with him.
So PewDiePie, if you're listening, because this upcoming week is going to be I feel like we're going to get shit on.
Probably.
So, but the anime challenge is, if y'all haven't watched Dragon Ball Super, which you should, even though you heard John's dislike of Super, I love it. I love Dragon Ball Super. Max is laughing at me because he thinks I'm a crazy person.
I like Super too. I just haven't had the time to even finish fucking Dragon Ball Z yet.
Right, so Dragon Ball Super right now is going on. This is the Universal Tournament of Power.
Yep.
So 10 of the strongest fighters in the universe are fighting. So Tekking decided to make an alternate, a 13th universe per se, of anime characters that you would like to see in the Tournament of Power. But the rules were only 2 characters per anime, which I think I don't have any characters from the same anime now that we've changed our list numerous times.
Several times, because at first Max and I were going to go separate lists, and then Max and I had very similar choices. Yeah, we basically came up with about 80% of the same list, and we're screw
it. Let's change this up a little bit. Let's just do, this is the Rochamberos.
Yeah.
This is what the Robros thing would work for the top 10 warriors of our fictional universe. Now, drum roll please, we're going to go with the first one, Silver Fang from One Punch Man. And the question is, why did we choose Silver Fang? And I'm not very good at explaining how Silver Fang's powers work. Max is really good because Max actually reads the wiki and well, his powers are like this and he does it like this. So Max, take it away for Silver Fang.
Basically the way Silver Fang works is he's got chi control, or his chi manipulation is very smooth, and he's got the way is called flowing water crushing rock or something like that. So basically, he moves incredibly fluidly. You can actually see the chi trails follow his movements, and he can hit with those. But he has such a fluid movement that when he hits, it doesn't lose out on any of its momentum or anything. Like, the momentum he gained from, like, moving to the side, like, sidestepping something, is drawn right back into his redirected attack.
Which is a basis of, like, this is just me because I'm a fucking martial arts nerd, too, at the same time. Like, Max knows I do, like...
Yeah.
Do some of the things, and like when I work out I do like boxing and tai chi movements to keep myself limber. It is a lot of a combination of wushu and tai chi, but it's like super powered wushu and tai chi where he's just like, I will redirect your attack by doing this, bam.
Yeah,
and putting more force and momentum. It's using your own power against you.
And it's also the chi behind it. Also, he can use defensively. That I don't think we ever saw that in the anime that we were shown.
We saw a little bit,
very little, but like basically when he moves, the chi wave is still there and able to like slow / deflect things.
Right.
So like he, being the old sage man that he is, has a lot of fighting wisdom and tactics and everything like that, is able to use his powers incredibly effectively.
Right. And I'm going to point out here, we have an abundance of sage characters in this.
Yeah.
I looked at this in a technical standpoint, because before this, I didn't make Max do this, but I was rewatching Dragon Ball Super, the preliminaries before the Tournament of Power, and seeing how bad Goku fought against people who were very tactical.
Yeah.
That I looked at it like this. They're not the strongest fighters in the universe, but they're fucking powerful.
They're very good at what they do.
But they're strategic at the same time.
Yeah.
So, the next person on the list is my boy, Silver Rayleigh. Another Silver! Silver Rayleigh from One Piece. And like I said, the later ones, Max doesn't really know about, so I'll talk about them. But I'll let Max take away the upcoming ones that are coming in.
Alright.
Silver Rayleigh.
That one's on you.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I have a hard time sometimes.
Alright, well, Silver Rayleigh for me, why I chose Rayleigh.
Yeah.
And this is why. Like, I know in Tekking's video, he chose Eneru and Crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I chose Rayleigh is Rayleigh has shown proof that he can stop pure energy by fighting Kazuri. Or the fucking Admiral who's like pure light.
Yeah.
And he's almost as fast as light. That's shown proof. Plus, just like how Tekking chose Eneru, he's a master of Haki. He is... Rayleigh is the Haki genius. Like, like, for me, there's a lot of universes already that I feel pale in comparison. There's a lot of fighters in each of the universes I feel pale in comparison to Rayleigh, that his Conqueror's Haki would come in handy.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree with that. Anybody with a strong Conqueror's Haki would be able to screw up with the fights in this tournament anyways. Like, even fights he's not a part of would get thrown.
Say, but that's... I also have to point out that, like, some of these characters I don't think are as strong as Rayleigh that I chose. Actually, you know what? I'm kidding. They're all about as strong as Rayleigh. Yeah, they're about as strong as Rayleigh. Yeah. So they're Conqueror, like, there's one. The last one I might like, rethink that he might be affected by Conqueror's Haki, but we'll talk about that later. But, like, I feel Rayleigh's Conqueror's Haki is, like, to par.
To par, yeah. It should be able to affect a lot of the lesser, quote-unquote, lesser people from the tournament, allowing his team, who are not effective or only slightly affected, to do what they need to do. Right,
and so with that in mind, he also has the Armament Haki.
Yeah.
Which is fucking amazing if you can use it to the advantage Rayleigh did. Like, Rayleigh took down an elephant the size of a fucking skyscraper.
That thing was huge.
His Armament Haki was used to, again, stop the Vice Admiral with the power of light.
Yep.
And so, that's why I chose Rayleigh in this. Like, I'm like, you know, Rayleigh's a good choice to me.
Yep.
Rayleigh's a very understandable choice.
Not saying his Armament Haki could probably he's
not gonna fight Jiren, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he's not gonna be able to stand in a Kamehameha or, like, have Jiren just fucking deck him.
Depending on who the Kamehameha is coming from.
Yeah, like, if Goku just is, like, out of nowhere, Goku Blue just shows up and Kamehamehas him, Rayleigh's probably screwed.
Right, he's off the field. But again, he's a very tactical.
He's very
person.
tactical. He probably by the time Goku picks on Rayleigh would have already noticed he's a strong contender and would have been like, nope, not fighting this shit right now.
Yes. So the next one is, I'm also going to take the helm on this because I know a lot more about this.
Yeah.
I chose Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. One of my all-time favorite animes of all time. Like, just, I was at a coin toss because I was like, oh, who do I choose? Do I choose Genkai? Do I choose Yusuke? Do I choose, any of these guys? And do I choose Kuwabara, Kurama, Hiei?
There were a lot of choices.
There was a lot of choices. And even, like minor characters that just showed up in the Demon Tournament arc could have been a good choice. But I was like, all right, I'm going to choose Yusuke. And I choose him like this. Yusuke has a variety of attacks. He has his spirit gun, which is able to shoot long distance, which is very come in handy because it's a stunning weapon.
Yep.
It's used to stun. Then you have his spirit shotgun. Another good weapon. It's a barrage of spirit guns coming at you in a big old fist, like a shotgun shell.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot of that in mind. Plus, Yusuke thinks on his feet a fucking lot.
Yeah.
Like, he's not dumb. Like, the thing about shonen protagonists, people... I had the toss of, like, do I choose Luffy? Do I choose Naruto? Do I choose Toriko? Like, Toriko is actually really smart, but I'm going to put him in that, like, they're just the typical shonen battle manga characters.
Yeah.
They're like, brr, we're big, burly, and strong. Yusuke is scrawny as fuck. He's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Yusuke has a secret demon form that,
Uh-oh.
Right, and, this is the reason, like, I was debating, because, like, by the end of it, he was able to control it a little bit. But when he first had it, he couldn't control shit. He was fucking murdering people. He murdered someone left and right.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm going by, like, he has control of it now. And that, to me, is an energy level that could at least take on Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah, maybe...
And Super Saiyans, I feel like he'd be able to take them down.
Yeah, like, Blue, he would definitely have a problem with. But, like, just base Super Saiyan, if Goku didn't know what he was doing right away... Demon form could get the upper hand for a moment there. Right.
And, like, because Goku's a dipshit.
Yeah,
like,
he's
that's
pretty
like,
dumb.
That's like, I looked at, like the preliminary rounds where Goku almost loses in a lot of them because, like, he has to rethink that this is a battle royale. Not everyone's going to fight just one-on-one. They're going to fight, like, so Yusuke, I feel like, a good choice for me. Now, this one I am going to let you take care of because, like, I like Blood Lad a lot, but I'm not, like, Blood Lad, the liking of Blood Lad that you have.
I enjoy
But I will
lot.
point out the one thing that I'll bring up about this choice. We chose Staz Charlie Blood from Blood Lad.
Yep.
And Max.
Basically is a vampire who has... It's magic, I guess? Like,
but he doesn't use the reason I chose him comparatively to
like the werewolf guy
because he uses a weapon with his shit. Yeah.
Like no, the Staz doesn't use a weapon. It's all hand-to-hand combat. But he has like the vampire stare, which can hypnotize and stun people. He's got his fucking magic arm, like yellow, almost nine-tail looking hand thing that is, once the bullet gets taken out, is capable of taking on everybody in the TV show incredibly easily.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everybody... We only got one season, but he wiped the big bad guy.
Yeah.
Damn near instantly.
He is a super powerful character.
Yeah. And being a vampire, he has high resilience to all physical attacks.
My problem with this choice, and this is because of how the anime Blood Lad works, is he is like Kien...
Huge nerd.
Huge Goku nerd.
Yeah, he actually tries to fire off a Kamehameha.
Does not work. So my thing about this is that I think he'd be a good fighter unless it goes to Goku, and then you have that meta joke like, "Oh my God, you're real!
Yeah,
I've read all the manga."
Like Goku would show up in front of him, and Staz would just like be in awe and be like,
"Teach me."
Okay.
Like that's that. See, and to me, that is like, that is probably the only fault I see in Staz.
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't ever make Goku in the fight.
Yeah, if somehow Goku gets knocked out before Staz decides he's gonna go fight him, Staz would be fine. He wouldn't give a shit about fighting Vegeta. He wouldn't give a shit about anybody else.
He'd probably reference him like, "Oh,
he'd be like, "Oh, I know you," but he's like, he is Goku fan.
Yeah, he is like, he might be a bigger Goku fanboy than me.
Right.
Like, that's the thing that scares me. Because, like, there's not very many people that are, like, Goku fanboy level of Kien.
No.
But Staz is up there. Like, in the real world, there's probably a lot more, because I don't collect that shit. He's probably higher, because I don't collect shit.
Yeah.
So, then we're going to go to, and I'm going to take over this one, the IGO President Ichiryu from Toriko. And it's another Sage character, everybody.
Yes, it is.
And everyone's like, "Oh man, Kien's just choosing old people." Like, yeah, goddamn right I'm choosing old people.
And he's not wrong for choosing old people. In a battle royale, like 10v10, v10, v10 kind of shit like this, it's very tactical. People who are old and have battle prowess and shit like that are gonna do very well.
And the reason I chose him is he crushes continents. Like, the IGO president can crush continents, and he trained all of the 4 legendary fighters that you meet: Toriko, fucking Poison Guy, Zebra, and Coco. He trained all of them on their youth. So, like Roshi, I chose him because, again, tactical genius. Mm-hmm. Not gonna lie, after I bring up the last Sage character I chose, I'm gonna give you the full-on reason why I chose all these Sage characters to be together.
Alright.
He is fucking amazing, though. Like, like I said, crushes continents.
Yeah.
He has the knife attack that's able to slice through rock. Like, he won't kill people, obviously, because, like, I also had to choose, like, don't kill people.
Yeah, and he's, from what I've seen, a rule follower, at least to the point where he's not going to kill people and understand that, like, if I do start killing off people, we're done. So, like, he's strong, but also competent enough to limit his power to not just break the entire stand and let everybody fall into the void and be like, guess what? We lost.
And the 6th one is Max and I talked about this because Max brought it up during the video, and so I think Max is way, like I said, I don't know the One Piece lore. I like One Piece a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like the side characters.
I like side characters.
So we chose Trafalger Law from One Piece, and tell us about his Devil Fruit power and what he can do.
He has the Opi no Mi. Literally, it's OP so much that it had to be said twice. But he creates a bubble. It's called his room, and inside of this bubble, he is basically a god, able to rip apart people, like, take their hand off and just, like, have it fly around without this physically damaging them. Removes people's hearts and, like, is controlling them, like, putting people's hearts into other people's hearts and just, like, body switching them. He is able to... There is one scene where he literally removes a bunch of Marines' body parts and then reattaches them in weird ways, and there's, like, a dude where his chest is now a barrel, and he's, like, a fully functional person. And, like, Trafalgar Law isn't the perfect person to use this, even, because it's actually the operator fruit, like, the surgeon fruit. The more you know about, like, the body and everything, you could technically become so perfect at it that you can fix a body to immortality.
But you give
at
up
the
your
expense
life.
of your life, yeah. But, like, if you're smart enough, you can, like, remove people's, like, blood vessels and, like, move them around and shit. Like, minute things so, like... People who go to medical school for years...
Lawyers could definitely use this power.
God, I don't want to see a lawyer use this. That would be bad.
Phoenix Wright. Objection! Whoosh! Kidding, sorry,
Right.
back to it.
Alright, yeah, so, like, we're continuing on with, like, people have been learning their powers still. Trafalger Law is a smart person. He could have definitely developed this. If he...
Well, after the time skip, he was really good at it.
Yeah, he was incredibly powerful. Like, to the point where he created a room large enough to cover... Was it a marine base or a mountain?
Mountain.
A mountain. And he literally just chopped the mountain in half. Because it was in his room, he could. Just for no reason. And he doesn't even need his sword to do these things.
No, he is...
The sword is basically an instrument that he uses to help fine-tune it. Like, it helps him aim and stuff, but, like, he can do it without it.
Right, his hands are amazing.
Yeah, like, if he created the room big enough to cover the stadium, Trafalgar Law wins.
Right.
Like,
he could cut that,
he would literally just remove all the enemies so that, like, all their body parts are just, like, a bunch of spread shit, and they just start pushing them off body part by body part.
Right.
Like, you want to talk about somebody broken in a tournament like this?
It's Trafalgar Law.
It's Law.
I chose Law because I'm just like, he's going to be the only OP character that I'll have that...
Could literally be game-breaking.
Right. So, then we go to Hohenheim from Fullmetal Alchemist, and I will take this one.
Yeah.
He is literally a living Philosopher's Stone if we're going by Brotherhood standards, and he's immortal.
Yep.
But I chose him because originally I chose Edward Elric, but then I was like, why not his dad?
Why not his dad? Literally, basically, the doppelganger of God.
Yeah. So... With this in mind, I chose him for his defensive purposes, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
he can make pillars. As long as it is part of the area, he can transmute shit like walls and bubbles to protect his allies and things like that.
I don't know what material this arena is made of, but I'm assuming he'd be able to figure it out.
Kachi.
Yeah, he'd be able to figure it out in enough time to be able to manipulate it and transmute it and do what he wants with it. I mean, shit, he could be defensive and put all his people in a bubble and be making them weapons.
Well, that's the thing I wanted to point out about this, is that, like, the reason why I chose him and the reason I chose Ed instead of Al is that they don't need a transmutation circle, because when they do it, they see it. They see what's in a elemental material.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, you're fine. They can reform anything to their will as long as it bases in physics.
Yeah.
The physics of that,
that universe.
You can't turn, like, things and, like,
Yeah, but, like...
You can't just obliterate people or things like that. Like, you have to, like, think biologically and, like
and he could definitely manipulate the arena in ways to make this fight in his favor,
right,
or his team's favor, very easily.
And the last sage character I'll have Max introduce is All Might from My Hero Academia!
Sage character.
He's a sage character.
I mean, he's a sage character, but when you say the term sage character, you're looking at, like, older people. All Might's, like, middle-aged.
Yeah, but, like, you know what I mean.
He's still a sage. He's a sage to Deku.
Right.
So, like, oh gosh. Talk about somebody who could probably punch Jiren in the face and get away with it.
But that's the thing I wanted to put out. There's a possibility for me.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a direct power scaling. Like, we don't know how strong All Might is compared to people in Dragon Ball. But I'm assuming when he was younger and had full power and could maintain his form for a couple hours,
we're going with, like,
we're going in the prime All Might. All right. So this dude literally fought an immortal who has been collecting powers
for centuries.
A couple hundred years.
Yeah.
And almost won the fight. Like, jeez. And he's just been his power is passed down from master pupil via some creepy ingesting their DNA thing, which could be hair or theoretically other things.
Please no. Stop.
It's never been stated, but yeah. So he has been collecting strength from the previous users of this for 200 years, because the original user was the bad guy's little brother. but he's got the strength to just, like, level skyscrapers with punches. He jumps, like, when he jumps, he's damn near flying.
Right.
Like, he can't actually fly, but he might as well be.
Right, and so when I look at it like this, like I said, his smashes, just how Deku uses them, are all air pressure.
Yeah.
So it's a physical movement. It's not ki, so it's harder to deflect that.
Right,
in my personal opinion. Because you can't really see air, you can feel it.
Yeah,
but like when it hits you, you're not gonna know.
There isn't any like visual representation of his blast unless you're looking at the like
air bubble
air bubble that shows up because anime wants to show you it.
How powerful it is.
Yeah.
So the next two I have to take over because like number 9, Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders.
Yeah.
And he counts as one person, but has a secondary power, just like Tokiomi does from fucking My Hero, is that he has a stand. A stand is a very powerful spiritual creature that punches things. His punches things. Aggressively punches things.
You ever hear random people going,
yeah. That is him.
That's that
I
guy.
chose Jotaro Kujo because of Stardust Platinum. He has to be around him at all times because he can still be affected by people hitting him.
Yeah.
So, but to me, I think Jotaro makes a reasonable, like, he can use Stardust Platinum as a shield, like, to, like, block and deflect moves and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I chose him because, A, he is also very tactical for being so young. He's smart with all of his moves and how he uses them. So I chose him. And then the next one, and this is just because I really like Ultimate Muscle, Kid Muscle from Ultimate Muscle. Now, everyone's wondering, well, Kien, why did you choose a professional wrestler? He fought he fought aliens. He has wrestled aliens from intergalactic. Like, if there is anyone who, like, makes sense to be in the Universal Survival arc, it's Kid Muscle from Ultimate Muscle. He's had a battle royale with super strong alien characters.
He has.
So I'm going to give him that. Plus, I like the Kaniku Buster. It doesn't really do much, but it's like, it is basically a flying pile driver that puts people in splits and shit like that. And so I chose him to really just, because I really think that he would be a good, he'd be a good asset.
Yep.
Now we're going to go with what we could see these guys doing together because the Tournament of Power of Team. So if you want to start, because I still have to formulate, and I...
Alright, so basically how I'm going to see it is we actually have 3 or 4 people who are going to be tactical enough that they could step up and take the lead, and basically play a Gohan, and actually have a team of people who would listen this time.
Oh god, yeah. So
we're going to have 4 people who are already tactically advanced and capable formulating plans. And that's not one person thinking it all up. That's 4 different people. I mean, 4 people will have conflicting opinions, obviously. But at the same time, you have 4 people thinking up 4 ideas. You're going to be formulating plans quickly. And while this is happening, we actually have Hohenheim, who is smart, standing next to the side, able to listen, defending while we're formulating a plan. And then once we figure that out, we're easily going to have people like All Might, again Hohenheim, Trafalger Law, who are going to be stepping up and like straight just fighting people. While behind we have Yusuke, who is stunning off people. He's basically got a pistol that is a stun gun.
Yeah, so
I mean, like, we have tactical fighters, we have our range stun, we have Trafalgar Law. If somebody accidentally steps into his bubble, they already lost.
Right.
So we could easily have people like All Might, not even having to throw people off, just get them to the bubble.
Right. Which would be awesome. Now, this is where I bring up, and this is where old people will have conflicting opinions. So,
yeah.
Like I brought up, I chose 4 sage-like characters. I chose Silver Fang, Rayleigh, and Ichiryu from Toriko, and Hohenheim. Now, Hohenheim wouldn't be part of this because Hohenheim's not a fighter, per se.
Not
but
really.
I will bring up these 3 Sage fighters. I want them to fight Roshi.
Oh, they
and
will.
I want them to all be like, I know we're all on a team, but like this guy's strong, we're all strong. I want to see what happens. I want to see
Battle of the Old People.
Battle of the Old People, and this is how I would picture it. Roshi finally Roshi looks. He's like, oh, good, I'm not alone here. He's like, boom, power up. Silverfang sees him like, all right, bitch, boom, power up. Rayleigh's like, okay, let's see this, boom, power up. And IGO President's like, oh, this is going down. Boom, power up. And like, I know that they're supposed to be on a team, but I could honestly picture, because they are martial artists, being like, throw away the team line and be like, all right, let's see what you motherfuckers got.
Right, it would reach the point where there's these 4 old people sitting in a corner fighting all of each other and not even giving a shit about how the tournament's going for about 3-5 minutes.
Right.
Going on Dragon Ball Super Time.
It'd be like 2 minutes.
It'd be like 2 minutes, but like 3 episodes.
3 episodes.
Yeah.
And like, that's the thing I want to see. Like, I would love to see Roshi being like, oh, I see you do this technique. And they're all like, oh, you do this technique. Like, it's just a bunch of old dudes geeking out about Kung Fu.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, I haven't seen that move in years.
It's like, oh, I've never seen you use a technique like that before.
This technique is new to me. And, like, being the old, like, sage people they are, with their tactical prowess, would, like, be able to manipulate and, like, utilize those moves themselves.
Right.
Like, they wouldn't be flawless at it by any means, but, like, that would bring a whole new repertoire to them just by seeing these people.
Yeah, and I could totally imagine Rayleigh trying to use Conqueror's Haki and Roshi being like, you done?
Yeah.
Like,
I could even see somebody like maybe Roshi being knowledgeable enough to actually learn how to use minor forms of Haki just from this.
How fucking cool would that be?
Like, could you imagine Roshi's bulked up form
using
covered in armament Haki?
Yeah, that would be...
You'd be like, oh my god,
we're
what just
really going
happened?
fanfiction territory, but like, that's the thing. Like, I know he didn't really get into it, but like, that's how I picture this, because I've been watching the Tournament of Power, how these fights would go. I honestly think Staz would stand a chance against Gohan and Piccolo together. And I also feel like if we were to pick 2 people going at each other, I guess like Kid Muscle, unfortunately, like he was my throwaway character. Kid Muscle and Jotaro are kind of my throwaway characters. Like, they'll probably get eliminated, but they'll probably get some good damage in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Kid Muscle or Jotaro might be one of our first 2 out. But at the same time, Jotaro, whoever he ends up fighting, is going to be weak after that. And
because he's going to get the shit
yeah, that stance is coming out as soon as Jotaro realizes I'm screwed.
Right.
And Kid Muscle has fought aliens. Like, he kind of understands different people fight different ways.
Because he's fought a slime guy before, and there was a guy who is liquid metal and things like that.
Yeah, like, he's gonna be tactical and, like, figure it out pretty quickly. Every one of these people has a different fight style.
Right.
Even though he might get picked off early, he's at least going to be able to work out some of this stuff with some people and, like, manage things a little bit.
And my thing, I chose All Might, and Tekking didn't go with this, but my theory is that I think the Pride Troopers would not fight All Might.
I don't think they would,
because they have the same stance on justice, and that is a big thing to have in this.
That is very much so. That's
for the Pride Troopers. They're fighting for justice.
Yeah,
in the universe,
and they might pseudo adopt All Might on their team.
Right.
Like, there might be some team alliances, quote unquote, just for short periods of time, going like, all right, not all of you are prideful enough and like good enough for this, but you have All Might. You have the symbol of justice.
Yeah, the symbol of peace in his world. It's like,
yeah,
that is the thing where I could picture All Might understanding that this tournament is like what he would perceive as evil.
Yeah,
because it's destroying worlds.
It's destroying universes.
And unfortunately, like, as much as I would like to see an All Might Goku team up, there's a strong possibility that All Might could think Goku as the biggest enemy. To the universe. Like, and you look at it as a prowess, and it's like how All Might thinks.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, All Might is a pseudo Pride Trooper, And
yeah, he has the fucking, like...
Yeah, he does the fucking stances and shit.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, he would probably view people like Goku and Vegeta, and maybe not Gohan as much, but, like, Piccolo even, would be bad guys.
Right, and...
They wouldn't just be enemies, they'd be bad. They're bad people.
And I would like to see Yusuke take on Gohan. Like, I thought...
That would be cool to see.
That'd be a cool fight.
That'd be cool to see.
Because they're both, like, these, like... They're not high schoolers anymore, but they're, like, these, like...
They're
adolescent, like martial artists. Like, oh... And even Staz, I'd be like, ah!
Staz would see Gohan and be like, I remember when you were so young!
He's like, what are you talking about? Let's fight!
Nothing. Kamehameha! You can't do that.
You can't
Damn
do
it!
Damn. So, you know, and see, that's our team. And, like I said, like, when I brought this up, like, we'll throw just some, like, special characters that I wish
I was going to talk
up.
about my two characters that were different.
Okay, go on.
So, instead of Staz from Blood Lad, I was actually going to choose Belle, the dimensional lady.
Because she also, see, and that...
She doesn't kill people, but she doesn't fight, is the problem I have.
Yeah, and see, we were conflicted with that, like...
Also,
there's tacticalness in this, but there's also, you do have to have a prowess in martial arts.
Yeah, and, like, I mean, I could see her screwing with people and saving her own people by creating, like, doorways back.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if shit starts to go down for her, she's easily somebody who would disappear from the fight into her personal dimension.
And do nothing.
And do nothing for the fight. Like, if we could convince her the fight she needed to stay into it instead of run away, she could be a good asset. But she could easily be taken out by somebody.
Right.
Because she needs to actually have a surface to create the basis of the first door.
Right.
So, like, she could create the door on the floor and save somebody who's falling.
Right.
But if she's falling, she's out.
Yeah. See, and that was the thing. And then who was your second one?
My second one is actually replacing Trafalger Law.
Ooh.
With somebody else from One Piece who is broken but not broken. The lady with the luck fruit. Basically, she's got the ability to increase somebody's luck so far that, like, it becomes reality breaking. Basically. Right. Like, when they were fighting her, she literally just stood there and Usopp could not hit her. Just because she was so lucky. Like, Usopp, she's not moving, Usopp still can't hit her. Like, master marksman, Usopp can't hit her.
Right, and see, that's a good choice.
The ability to give that to any of her teammates that she touches, seeing as your team starts in the same area, she'd touch all of them and be like, alright, you have amazing luck. And then being somebody who doesn't really fight, but if she could get close enough to somebody to ruin their luck, they're out. They're screwed. Like,
right.
When she touched Luffy and took away his luck, he was literally sliding on banana peels that weren't there, and then just were there because he was so unlucky. Like,
right.
People would just slide off, or the arena would crumble underneath them and they'd fall through just because they're that unlucky.
Yeah, see, and there's that. See, and the people I would have switched out would be Kid Muscle. I would have switched out for Genkai from Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'd be alright with
Genkai
that.
Genkai is master of Yusuke.
Yep.
And I think that, like, in my mind, like, Yusuke might need a handler. But,
yeah.
like, I ended up not choosing him because, like, I was like, I don't want it to be all old people.
Team of everybody in their late 90s.
And I probably would have switched out Jotaro Kujo for Kakashi.
That's a good one. And we didn't bring anybody from Naruto.
It's my personal preference because I don't like Naruto. And it's just the same thing with, like, I could choose, like, Sosuke Aizen from Bleach or things like that. I don't like Bleach as much.
Yeah, see, so he's another one who, like, he's not allowed to have a sword, but his complete hypnosis ability doesn't really come from that, I guess, because it's part of him, too. So, like, there are broken people we could have picked, but at the same time, they're just people that I don't like.
Right. Like, I know Tekken brought up Madara, and I'm like, I just don't like Naruto. As much as there's characters that I think would be a good asset to the team, I couldn't talk about them because I find them to be boring.
See, like, I liked the first Naruto. When I got to Shippuden, I was kind of like, alright, this is a bit much.
Right, and see, and there's characters like I was gonna be like Gundam Wing, and I'm like, no, that wouldn't work.
Can't use their Gundams.
And then my mind is like, well, maybe I could choose Kirito, and then I'm like, well, is it like him in Alchemist Online, or would it technically be Kirito in the real world?
Kirito in the real world.
Because Kirito in the real world would get fucked.
Yeah, he'd be screwed. But if he could bring in his character from the video
game, yeah, then he's
but he's always fought with a sword, so I don't know how his hand.
And I don't think that counts anymore. And then then there was one person I really wanted to bring up. I wanted to bring up Urza Scarlet from fucking Fairy Tail. Then I realized I'm like,
you still can't use
uses weapons. I can't use
Urza
that.
was one of the people I thought of too. And actually, speaking of that, Gray wouldn't be a bad person either.
Yes.
But Gray's got this iffy side to him where if somebody accidentally pissed him off, even on his own team, they may or may not end up dead.
Right, and see, there's a lot of these characters where, these characters we chose is because, you have to look at their murder tendencies, because if I was going to do that, I'd be like, oh, dude, Blackbeard.
Yeah, if we could pick people who could kill people, Blackbeard is, numero uno. I don't know if he could remove...
but he's a black hole.
Yeah, he is a black hole, so, I don't know... Could he remove things
no, because they're not
manipulation?
He's not devil fruit. They're not technical devil fruit.
Okay.
So Blackbeard would have been one for killing. Father.
Yeah.
I would have definitely gone with Father or Gluttony.
Ooh.
Those two from Fullmetal Alchemist. That's the thing. As much as these lists are fun to do, this challenge, who would you choose? I'm just there's a you have to think about it a lot, because I was going to do the Kurogi brothers from Yu Yu Hakusho, but I'm like, oh, they're murderers. Never mind. Just kidding. I was like, any person from Yu Yu Hakusho besides the main cast, fucking kill people.
Yeah, we couldn't even bring in literally Saitama One Punch Man, because if he hits anybody, they're dead.
Well, you know what? Fuck Saitama anyway.
Yeah, I don't like Saitama as a person. I like the rest of the TV show. The side characters are awesome. But, talking about literally broken people, Saitama is busted.
Right.
But you can't bring him because he
kills people. He doesn't even, hold... that's just him holding back, too.
Yeah,
and that's the thing that, always gets me, is that, yes, you could choose Saitama, but you'd only have him to fight Jiren.
Yeah, he would literally be for Jiren and Goku's new form.
Yeah, basically. Those would be the only two. And so, you kind of lose out on it.
Yeah, you lose out on a lot. I guess he'd be able to just stand there and take hits and evade everything until there's those two left.
He's a bullet sponge, I guess.
I guess, but, yeah.
See, and you throw in those kind of things. Genos was on my list, too, but then with Genos, it's just kind of
his whole body is a weapon, though. Would he... I get we have people who are mechanically,
But I think Genos could have worked.
Yeah.
The Universe 3 are all mechanical.
Yeah,
creatures,
and we have the androids and stuff.
Right.
I think it would have been okay, but,
even to me, Genos is very flawed.
Yeah,
he's easily damaged, though.
Yeah, he's been destroyed how many times?
Yeah, the fight against Sea King. I looked at the fight against Sea King. I'm like, well, I don't think Sea King is Goku powered caliber.
No.
But Genos got his shit rocked by that.
I mean, he got an upgrade after that, but he's still not...
Right.
He's still not tier to be fighting this. Even though in his TV show, he's S tier.
Yeah.
Along with Silver Fang, he's not what we want out of a person.
Yeah, you have to. You see, and that's the thing with this. You have to look at it. You have to with this. And
yeah.
Thank you, Tekking, for making me.
Yeah, this was a great idea. We loved it.
Yeah.
We sat down for a while and actually.
Thank you for making me do homework.
Woo!
I haven't done homework for 2 years since I've been out of college. So it to me though, this was a hard one to just
Yeah,
because there was a lot that went into it.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to steal character. I stole one character. Did I steal one or did I steal two?
Just one.
Two. No, he did All Might.
Oh, he did All Might.
I took two characters, but that's not because I was like, well, I looked at it in a tactical advantage.
Yeah, he made really good points with Silver Fang, and Silver Fang was somebody I thought, even while we were watching his video.
Right, immediately that was one of the ones. I literally thought of all the old masters.
Yeah,
I was literally gonna have all old masters, and then I'm like, Max, we should just combine our list together so it doesn't.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I was even gonna pick Roshi, and then I was like, wait, Roshi's already in the tournament. Crap. Because he is, like, the type of person you want and need in a fight
Roshi
like
is,
this.
like, the reason I started choosing Sage-like characters is Roshi's episode, Roshi's sacrifice, in the Dragon Ball Super Tournament Survival Arc, was the reason I chose a lot of these Sage-like characters, because they're experienced.
Yeah. And they're willing to sacrifice for the greater good. Like, if one of them goes down, but it ends up taking out 4 people with him,
they'll do it.
They will instantly do it.
Right. Rayleigh's just there for the adventure. I feel like Rayleigh's like the old guy who's like, yeah, adventure!
Yeah, he'd be like, woo! Somebody punches him and he's made of steel, and he'd be like, what was that?
And so that's been our list. Like I said, we're going to tag Tekking101. We're going to leave our video in his comment. Hopefully he listens.
I don't know if he'll listen, but he might leave us a like.
Be like, yeah, good job, guys. I'm Kien and Max.
I'm Max Cooley.
Have a good day.